Yes, second finish line. They're off. Sharp start for Flame Dancer. Buck and Ride speeding forward. Frappar's right up close to in between horses as part of the pace mix. Jay-Z's Last Chance close in fourth on the inside, and Lady Dora alongside in fifth. Ready for Magic. Mischief Motion follows. That was Saving Ground as they have at the far turn run. Madam Prosecutor second to last position, and Kissed at Dawn into the turn. Frappar goes on with it. Frappar from Flame Dancer by Justin Eck. Jay-Z's Last Chance. Lady Dora looming up on the outside. Buck and Right drop back to fifth position, and Ready for Magic on the outside. Kissed at Dawn is wide into the stretch, and Mischief in Motion, and Madam Prosecutor's in between horses with a lot to do. Into the stretch at the 316s. Flame Dancer's willing to come back at Frappar. Frappar very game. Here is Flame Dancer. Flame Dancer levels off at the 16th pole to the second wire finish. Jay-Z's Last Chance bridging the gap to the second spot. Frappar back in third. Flame Dancer and Daniel Centeno clear at the end from Jay-Z's Last Chance and Frappar close fourth. Turf rail 17 feet. Owned by Aepitus Racing, Diamond T Racing, Alpen Easter. Owned by Aepitus Racing, Diamond T Racing, Alpen Easter. Arnaud Delacour trainer, 3-year-old Chester, 252.10. The second race, no changes, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3, pick 4. 18 minutes to race 2. And they're off. Lorraine's Way with that speed from the inside as she got the money, and here's Miss Banks on the outside. She's a hot mess on the chase in the second group, about 3 deep into the turn run. Teddy's Lucky Girl saves that ground as they round that turn another 3 or 4 lengths back, and Messy Lou sixth and last. It's Lorraine's Way up top. Miss Banks tries to pressure from the outside, 2 lengths back, and she's a hot mess just in third position. She got the money on the inside in fourth. Another 2 lengths at Teddy's Lucky Girl, and trailing the field, Messy Lou still. No change. Lorraine's Way just there. Lorraine's Way from Miss Banks in second. It's 3 lengths back, and she's a hot mess just outside of She Got the Money, who continues at the rail. Another 3 lengths back to Teddy's Lucky Girl, and Messy Lou still 6. No change at all with 4.5 furlongs left to go. It's Lorraine's Way down to the rail, leading the way by a half length. Miss Banks working a bit harder. She's a hot mess now, called on for run. On the outside, She's a hot mess out there 3 wide, coming after Lorraine's Way around the far turn run. And then it's She Got the Money, Teddy's Lucky Girl, nose to nose, back there about 5 off the lead. And trailing the field is Messy Lou. She's a hot mess is marched to the lead. She's a hot mess takes over, and takes over at will. Opens up 3-4 lengths on Lorraine's Way as they hit the quarter pole at the top of the stretch. Teddy's Lucky Girl, Messy Lou driven to the far outside. She Got the Money, and Miss Banks has dropped out to last. Upper stretch. And here She's a hot mess. She's a hot mess. She is clear. She is clear by 6. She is clear by 7. She's a hot mess, pulling away from this group with a 16th of a mile left to go. For second, Messy Lou or Teddy's Lucky Girl. They're nose to nose in a good battle for second, but she's a hot mess. Messy Lou. Then it was Teddy's Lucky Girl and Lorraine's Way. Pressure from the outside, 2 lengths back, and she's a hot mess. Just in third position, She Got the Money on the inside in fourth. Another 2 lengths at Teddy's Lucky Girl, and trailing. Third race. Scratch 2 sipping time, 6-8 p.m. Notion. Scratch the 14, 15, 16 Born Charmer Gardwell. Gene Brasino aboard, owned and trained by Jason Smith. Bred in Maryland by Mr. and Mrs. John Price. Second wire finish. They're off. Lazy Days and Fonny firing out to second. Cacanation with a solid break takes back off his speed. Here's Regal Miss Lily now moving to third position as they head on with the far turn run. Cacanation back on the inside, 3.5 from speed. And next is Bigger and is advancing while 3 wide. Bella Cativa in the 2-path around the turn, still game. And Carolina Sun saving ground. Back of the pack, Hot Boss, Any Fool's Gold, and Super Upgrade has to pass them all. Super Upgrade last has to make up some 20 lengths. They race to the top of the stretch where it's Fanny on the inside holding a narrow lead. Regal Miss Lily on the outside and Lazy Days out of the inside racing in third position. Big Earn is in fourth and Cacanation and Traffic Woes has to angle off heels there. The far outside Carolina Sun for long left to go. Big Earn's in front. Big Earn is kicking away, opening up 3 lengths. Carolina Sun closing the gap on the outside from second, but time is running out. Time has run out. Here's Big Earn. Big Earn to do it clear from Carolina Sun and Cacanation in the photo for show. Fourth race. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3, pick 4. No changes in the fourth, 25 to post. They're off. Lovely Charm has speed, Atlas Strong, Estacada from the inside. Here's Golden Sword on the outside. So Estacada, Golden Sword on the outside of Lovely Charm. Lovely Charm right on the chase of Estacada early. Next is Navani, who's dropped over to the rail from the outside. Draw to save ground there, fourth around the turn with 7/8 of a mile left to go. After that, I Can Run. Back of the pack, Atlas Strong, and trailing the field, Ain't Blue. Racing down the backstretch, Estacada just in front. Estacada half in front from Lovely Charm, trying to accompany on the outside. Golden Sword is on the chase from third of the top pair. Another 3 back, and it's Navani ground saving. Atlas Strong. I Can Run second last position, and trailing the field, Ain't Blue in 7th, 4.5 out from the line. Heading into the turn, Lovely Charm, Estacada, Golden Sword tracking that pair still. Navani is fourth. Then it's Atlas Strong in fifth. I Can Run ridden along as they round the far turn. Getting away now, Lovely Charm. Lovely Charm pours it on, opens up a 3-length advantage. Navani has an inside opening of Estacada fully extended. Another 3 back, Atlas Strong. The other have plenty of running to do, and there's 2.5 furlongs left to go. Lovely Charm, Navani targets and gaining willingly. Lovely Charm, top of the stretch, turns in with a 3.5 length advantage. Navani steered off the inside second to try to run down that target. They're at the 3/16 pole. The others are far back. Atlas Strong is trying to pick up there to the inside as I Can Run for a long left to go. Lovely Charm holding Navani for the moment. Lovely Charm by 2.5 from Navani second. I Can Run charging through the inside to third, but a distant third to Lovely Charm. And yet at Hazelwood. Navani second. I Can Run, then Ain't Blue. Official in the winner's circle, it's Lovely Charm. Yes, at Hazelwood, it's Lovely Charm. Yes, at Hazelwood, out of Love Abroad by Hard Spun. In a minute, 44.65, $2 exacta, 48.60, $294.70 trifecta, 1,226.30. The dollar superfecta, 932 double, 37 even. 50-cent pick 3 returns $13.75. 22 minutes to the fifth race. Exacta trifecta superfecta. Double. Mile on the turf. They're off. Lilliput gets the first call. I heard something's on the outside. Radiant Tone's going to show early foot along with Moon Baby, who's also right there. Lilliput will settle at the rail into the turn run. Now 3 across the track. Lilliput guards the rail and onto a narrow lead around that turn from Moon Baby in the second spot. As Risky Business had to check and steady there as they round the turn, lost a few spots. Radiant Tones moves along to third. I heard something's on the far outside, is very eager to go in the early stages. T-Rose also trying to settle and getting rank in the 2-path. Risky Business is next, 3 wide as they move down the backstretch. Queen's Blessing, Kobe's Hope saves ground some 10 lengths off that pace as Kobe's Hope close up back of the pack, and Sultry Sky at the tail with 4 furlongs left to go. Lilliput from Radiant Tones, length and a half more. I heard some things. Moon Baby 4th, T-Rose 5th. Kobe's Hope is 6th while saving that ground. Far turn run. Risky Business has dropped back there about a dozen from the front runner into the far turn, and it's Lilliput to catch. But here's Radiant Tones on the outside, almost up to even terms. Then it's I Heard Some Things trying to hold third. Outside T-Rose is in 4th, and Kobe's Hope is now 5th on the inside. Going to tip just to the outside of the top pair at the 3/16 pole. Kobe's Hope takes aim, takes the lead, takes off. Kobe's Hope, Angel Cruz. Kobe's Hope gliding away at will. Handwritten Kobe's Hope. Kobe's Hope much the best, opening up 5 or 6 lengths. T-Rose trying to hang on to second, then close up on the outside, and next is Risky Business. It's Kobe's Hope. Stable Incorporated. Dollar try. Dollar superfecta 5,693.90. 3-1 double 32.80. Pick 3 $61.75. Pick 4 $153.55. Pick 5 $988.65. Sixth race, scratch 1, hard freeze. And they're off. Hell of a Hillbilly flying out of the gate from What You Say Now, and Birdie Whisper on the inside has some early speed too, but will settle. Case of the Mondays moving up on the inside to take the second spot. Here is Impressiveness in range of the speed, only 3.5 or 4 off the front heading to the turn. Paid Vacation follows that. Then in between horses is Plenty on Tap. Outside Ski Hazard will be 4 wide around the far turn. Birdie Whisper ridden along after a sharp break is back there too with that group. Then Paint My Masterpiece, and Our Parrot Head is the trailer. Racing along toward the top of the stretch, just above a quarter of a mile to go. Hell of a Hillbilly from the driven Case of the Mondays in second. Another 6-pack. Impressiveness is third. And here's Hell of a Hillbilly kicking on, trying to dispose down. Case of the Mondays opens up a 4-length lead just outside the final furlong. Impressiveness just an even pace is far back in third. And Birdie Whisper is fourth. Here's Hell of a Hillbilly. The X-Man and Hell of a Hillbilly by 5. From second, Case of the Mondays, who ran a big one. And then it was Impressiveness, and Paint My Masterpiece picks up 4th. Birdie Whisper 5th. By Jerry Robb. Hell of a Hillbilly, written in West Virginia by Super C Racing. Official $2 exacta 84.80, dollar trifecta 116.40, dollar superfecta 577.20. I-5 carryover $888.89, double 97 even, pick $383.05. Seventh race, scratch 1, Modica. Jockey on 3, Quismer, Daniel Centeno. They're off. Quismer gets the first call out of the gate from Farrell's Joy, and Drilling for Gold up there with Early Foot as well, and Baby Oscar. And so it's Drilling for Gold from Baby Oscar and Quismer down to the inside right there under hard hold as they move toward that first turn run. And then back in fourth position, tracking only 3 lengths off that pace is Italian Symphony. Inside of Italian Symphony comes Farrell's Joy. Fight No More Forever, the gray in between horses. Arctic Outbreak 3 wide around the turn. Mortal Sin followed by Addicted to You. Back of the pack is Stellar Loot as Captain Dusty has one beaten at this point, and that is Dr. Hyde. Dr. Hyde, now 2-1 favorite, is last, and last now some 19 off that pace. Drilling for Gold sets the tempo from a length and a half for Baby Oscar. Quismer racing in third position, and Farrell's Joy is in fourth. Italian Symphony is next in fifth. Then to the outside, Arctic Outbreak and the gray Fight No More Forever in behind that trio. Then it's another 2 lengths back. It is Mortal Sin. Here comes Dr. Hyde launching a rally from the back wall, 3 or 4 wide into the far turn run. Addicted to You lingers on the inside toward the rear of the field. Stella Loot back there with that one, and Captain Dusty has a lot to do. And so Drilling for Gold trying to kick on with a 2-length lead from Baby Oscar at the top of the stretch. Italian Symphony between horses stoking up a run. A far outside Dr. Hyde is also right there. And then Farrell's Joy, upper stretch at the 3/16. Drilling for Gold, Sheldon Russell all over Drilling for Gold. Baby Oscar, here comes Dr. Hyde on the outside. Tipping outside of them is Italian Symphony. Moving up to fourth is Drilling for Gold, trying to hold off Dr. Hyde. Dr. Hyde drilling for gold, drilling for hold, just digging down, but all finish. Drilling for Gold and Dr. Hyde. And then it was Baby Oscar and Italian Symphony. $60. Dollar trifecta 142.10, $1 superfecta 907, exacta trifecta superfecta double pick 3. They're off. Top Gun Girl hustled out of there. Sharp start right to the front. Cluck on the outside of Cocopelli Girl. They're on the chase, and so too Cap Classique on the inside. Safe Trust right there in that second flight too, but taken back under a hold. Followed by Kissed by an Angel, saving ground 5 lengths off of speed. And Good Night and God Bless is trailing the field. Here's Top Gun Girl leading the way with 4 furlongs left to go. Top Gun Girl. Here's Kissed by an Angel on the inside of fourth from the front. Is Cluck has moved to second spot. Then Cap Classique is in third. Cocopelli Girl first to come under a ride. Safe Trust, followed by Kissed by an Angel, second to last position, and trailing the field is Good Night and God Bless. They race to the top of the stretch. Top Gun Girl is there with Cluck Cluck on the outside to challenge for the lead. Cluck Cluck now takes the narrow lead as they turn in. Top Gun Girl's up for the battle, and Cap Classic down to the inside is driven from third. Top Gun Girl has come right back. Top Gun Girl takes off again. Top Gun Girl by 2.5, turning back Cluck Cluck. Third is Cap Classic. Here's Top Gun Girl in full flight. Top Gun Girl and Michael Sanchez to win by 3. Cluck Cluck was second in Cap Classic, and Good Night and God Bless picked up fourth. $40 trifecta 30.90, dollar superfecta 80.70. Drill double 72 29.80, pick 3 $43.95. Ninth race, scratch 1 Mystical Curlin, scratch the 10 Devil's Harvest. Mile to 16th on the bowl game turf course, rail 17 feet. And they're off. Curly, Larry, and Mo hopped in the air right at the start. Bobby O won an award as early foot, and so too Villain there on the outside. Stormy Flight will settle in fourth position. Wow, What a Summer is next in Mosler time, followed by Boyce and Can Group, and Curly, Larry, and Mo is well behind now into the first turn run, where Villain is over to the rail and the lead. With that rail out at 17 feet, Villain and Forest Boyce to dictate terms. Won an award. Back second, taken back as Bobby O in third position. 2 more lengths. Stormy Flight is next in fourth. Wow, What a Summer fifth. Mosler Time is next in sixth, and Boyce is followed by Can Group second to last position, and Curly, Larry, and Mo. It's been an even and steady pace for Villain. Out there, Villain shows the way, length and 3/4. Won an award, closest in attendance to the solo leader. Bapio is third. Then it's a length and a half more. Stormy Flight down to the inside. Wow, What a Summer. Boyce is trying to unwind for the back of the pack. Will be about 2-3 wide into the far turn run. Mosler Time saves ground. Here's Can Group, has 8 lengths to make up with 3 furlongs to go, and Curly, Larry, and Mo is the trailer. Here's Won an Award, is firing up to the front. Won an Award, a narrow lead. Wow, What a Summer. Under pressure is Villain Estate Pace in third position. Stormy Flight is next. Can Group on the extreme outside at the 3/16 pole. They're at upper stretch. Wow, What a Summer pushed into a narrow lead from Won an Award. Villain is next, and then it is Stormy Flight. Can Group toward the center of the track is trying to reach in the late stages, but Wow, What a Summer's in front. Wow, What a Summer. Wow, What a Summer. Wow, What a price. Wow, What a Summer from Can Group. Then a photo third, Stormy Flighter won an award. Pick 3, 225.20. 10th race. Number 2, Zirconia, jockey now Angel Cruz. Scratch 6, Ginger Snap. Scratch 9, Cupid's Choice. $23 try, $1,399.80. Dollar superfecta, $12,206.50. 9, 6, 7, and 3. 2-9 double, $328. 6-year-old Duck Bear. Scratch 6, Ginger Snap. Scratch 9, Cupid's Choice. 23 to race 10. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta. Line up. They're off. Salty One of Barbados Bulldog. Here's Tip Manny with early speed. Tip Manny up on the inside. 3 across the track. Pure Bliss is racing fourth on the chase and drops back. Mo Probable has 6 to make up early, ridden along of the 2 path. Another 3 back. I Am Depending on You. Only Maria in the back of the pack. And Zirconia has dropped out of it last. Something amiss there as Zirconia is well back into the far turn run. It is Tip Manny just in front from Barbados Bulldog. Salty One in hot pursuit in third and great striking range if good enough. Another 4 lengths back. Then Mo Probable. Pure Bliss is next. I Am Depending on You 3 deep and back to Only Maria. And pulling up out of the race is Zirconia. Top of the stretch. It's Tip Manny on the inside just holding Barbados Bulldog. Barbados Bulldog on the outside. Just up to the test from Tip Manny who's fighting back. Tip Manny, Barbados Bulldog. A real dogfight. It is Barbados Bulldog and Tip Manny on the inside. Tip Manny. Tip Manny does it. Prevails in the stretch drive over Barbados Bulldog and then Mo Probable and Salty One. Warrior in a minute 6.36 seconds. $2 exact 18.80, 33.90, dollar try. Dollar superfecta pays 93.20. Double 2, 24, 20. Pick 3, 151.15. Pick 4, 587.45. Pick 5 returns $5,863.